The first 90 days in any new role are not just a time to learn names, systems, and routines. They are a decisive period that can shape your success or failure for years to come. During this short window, people form strong opinions about you, your abilities, and your potential. First impressions are built quickly, and they are often hard to change later. Many capable and talented people fail in the beginning not because they lack skill or intelligence, but because they misunderstand this phase. They move too fast, try to prove themselves too early, or make decisions without fully understanding the situation. Others hesitate too much, waiting for confidence or perfect information that never comes. This book exists to prevent those early mistakes. It offers a clear and structured way to navigate the first 90 days with awareness and purpose. Instead of guessing what to do next, you learn how to think, observe, and act strategically, even when pressure is high and information is limited. As you listen, you will discover how to turn uncertainty into clarity and transition into opportunity. And before we continue, if you find this audiobook helpful, don't forget to subscribe and stay with us so you can keep learning how to grow, lead, and succeed. Chapter 1: Understanding the nature of your career transition. Every career transition is different. Starting a new role does not mean you are entering a blank space. You are stepping into an existing situation shaped by people, systems, history, and expectations. Success in the first 90 days begins with one essential skill: understanding the true nature of the situation you are walking into. Some roles are stable. The team is working well, performance is acceptable, and your job is to maintain momentum. Other roles are very different. You may be entering a crisis, where performance is low and urgent action is needed. In some cases, the organization is growing fast, full of energy but lacking structure. In others, the role exists during a time of reorganization, where uncertainty and resistance are common. Many new leaders fail because they treat every situation the same way. They bring familiar solutions from past jobs without asking whether those solutions fit the current reality. What worked in a stable environment may fail in a crisis. What helped during growth may cause problems during restructuring. One-size-fits-all thinking creates unnecessary mistakes. This is why careful diagnosis matters. Before acting, you need to observe, listen, and ask thoughtful questions. Look at performance trends, team morale, decision-making speed, and hidden tensions. Pay attention not only to what people say, but also to what they avoid saying. These signals reveal the true nature of the transition. When you clearly understand the situation, your choices become smarter and calmer. You know whether to move quickly or patiently, whether to focus on fixing problems or building systems, and where your energy will create the most value. This clarity reduces stress and increases confidence, both for you and for those around you. Understanding your transition is not about slowing down, it is about moving in the right direction. By choosing the right approach from the beginning, you avoid wasted effort and build a strong foundation for success in the days ahead. Chapter 2: Learning fast without falling into traps. When you step into a new role, learning quickly is essential. The first 90 days move fast, and the pressure to perform can feel intense. However, learning fast does not mean rushing to conclusions. True learning comes from curiosity, patience, and a willingness to understand before acting. One of the smartest ways to learn is by asking the right questions. Instead of asking, "What should I change?" ask, "What is working well, and what are the biggest challenges right now?" These questions open doors to honest conversations and help you see the organization through the eyes of those who know it best. Listening is more powerful than speaking in the early days. Many new leaders feel the need to talk, share ideas, and show confidence. But real insight comes from careful listening. When you listen deeply, people feel respected, and they are more likely to share useful information, concerns, and hidden issues. A common trap in new roles is rushing to prove your value. Trying to impress others too quickly can lead to poor decisions and resistance. Action without understanding often creates confusion instead of trust. In the beginning, your calm presence and thoughtful questions are more valuable than bold moves. Another mistake is relying on assumptions. Past experience is helpful, but every organization has its own culture, rules, and unspoken habits. Assuming that this is how it worked before can blind you to important differences. Each situation deserves fresh eyes and an open mind. By learning with intention and humility, you build a strong base for future success. When the time comes to act, your decisions will be informed, confident, and respected. In the first 90 days, smart learning is not a delay, it is your greatest advantage. Before we continue this audiobook, don't forget to support us with a like and subscribe. Chapter 3: Building Credibility and Influential Relationships. In the first 90 days, relationships matter as much as results. You may have the right skills and experience, but without trust and support, even the best ideas can fail. Success in a new role begins with building strong, respectful connections from day one. Your relationship with your manager is especially important. Take time to understand their expectations, priorities, and working style. Clear communication builds trust and avoids misunderstandings. When your manager feels aligned with you, your work becomes smoother and more effective. Building trust with your team requires honesty and consistency. People want to feel heard, valued, and respected. By listening carefully, keeping your promises, and showing fairness in your actions, you create a safe environment where others feel motivated to do their best work. Key stakeholders outside your team also play a major role in your success. These may include partners, senior leaders, or clients. Investing time to understand their goals and concerns helps you build mutual respect. Strong relationships turn potential obstacles into valuable allies. Credibility is not built by titles or authority alone. It grows when your words match your actions. Small, reliable behaviors, such as being prepared, following through, and admitting mistakes, slowly build a strong reputation. Over time, people learn that they can depend on you. When you focus on relationships early, you create a powerful support network. This network helps you move faster, make better decisions, and face challenges with confidence. In the first 90 days, building trust is not optional, it is the foundation of lasting success. Chapter 4: Achieving Early Wins. In the first 90 days, early wins play a powerful role in shaping how others see you. These wins are not about big changes or risky moves. They are small, smart successes that clearly show your value and build confidence around your leadership. Early wins should be chosen carefully. The best ones are realistic, visible, and useful to others. They solve real problems and bring quick improvements without creating tension or fear. When people see progress, even small progress, they begin to trust your ability to lead. It is important to listen before acting. By understanding what matters most to your team and stakeholders, you can identify opportunities where improvement is needed and welcomed. This makes your actions feel supportive, not disruptive. Early wins also help you gain momentum. Each success creates positive energy and motivation, both for you and for those around you. This momentum makes future decisions easier, because people already believe in your judgment and intentions. At the same time, early wins protect you from unnecessary risk. Instead of pushing major changes too fast, you focus on actions that are safe, thoughtful, and aligned with the organization's goals. This balance allows you to move forward without damaging trust. By achieving early wins, you lay a strong foundation for long-term success. You prove your value, strengthen relationships, and create a positive story about your leadership. In the first 90 days, small victories can open the door to big impact later on. Chapter 5: Securing Success and Building Momentum. After the early wins, the next challenge is to turn progress into stability. This stage is about moving from a strong start to steady performance. Success should no longer depend on effort alone, but on clear systems that support daily work. One of the most important steps is creating simple and clear ways of working. When expectations, processes, and priorities are well defined, the team feels safer and more focused. Clear systems reduce confusion and help everyone move in the same direction. Developing the team is also key to long-term success. This means understanding people's strengths, supporting their growth, and giving them the tools they need to succeed. A strong team allows you to lead without carrying everything on your own. Managing time and energy becomes more important as responsibilities grow. Instead of reacting to everything, you learn to protect your focus and choose what truly matters. By working smarter, not harder, you avoid burnout and maintain consistent performance. Building momentum requires regular reflection and adjustment. You review what is working, improve what is not, and stay open to learning. This habit keeps progress alive and prevents early success from fading over time. By securing success and building momentum, you transform a good beginning into lasting impact. The first 90 days become a foundation, not a peak. With the right systems, people, and habits, success becomes something you sustain, not something you chase. Conclusion: the first 90 days are not the end, but the beginning. The first 90 days are not just a short phase to survive. They are the foundation of a long and successful journey. What you learn, build, and decide during this time shapes your future performance and influence. Successful leaders understand that this period should never be left to chance. They approach it with awareness, clear thinking, and intentional planning. Instead of reacting to events, they take control of their transition and guide it in the right direction. These early months are a powerful opportunity for growth. You learn faster, build meaningful relationships, and discover how to create real value. When handled wisely, a transition becomes a moment to strengthen confidence and expand your impact. The habits you form in the first 90 days often stay with you for years. By focusing on learning, trust, early wins, and strong systems, you create a solid base that supports long-term success and steady progress. In the end, the first 90 days are not a finish line, but a starting point. When managed with purpose and clarity, they open the door to a career built on confidence, growth, and lasting influence.